Hey, private action. Y button. Let's rest for a bit. Okay. Cat.
Was there a postal system on Roke 300 years ago?
We used carrier pigeons to transport messages back and forth in my time. Well, not just pigeons.
People used other animals too?
Yes, such as... Sorry. I remember Millie tried to use a cat one time. I don't know why. I guess she really loves cats.
How did that go?
Terrible. The cat went missing for a few days, and we never did find out what happened to that letter. Doesn't take
a genius to figure that would happen, but then again, she's kind of loopy that way sometimes.
Aw, would have been nice if it worked.
What? You want a carrier cat?
That's weird.
What?
I have a feeling that someone's talking about me behind my back. Oh well, never mind. We need to find a town, don't we?
Oh, right. Yeah. I know you've got your symbology or whatever, but I'm totally defenseless here, with no equipment, no weapons, nothing.
Don't worry. I'll help you pick out something to impress the ladies once we find a town.
Thanks.
Okay. Right, no point in staying here still. Okay, let's leave town then. Question mark. Alright, let's move on. I heard there's another town north of here. Okay, now you've got a new sprite. Okay, so first off, we're gonna hit save. Sure. Next off, we're gonna see this, another private action. Let's rest for a bit. Is this the same thing? It might be the same thing. Oh no, they're talking. Couple of travelers, you say? Have you tried looking in the larger towns up north, like Portmouth and Haute? Did you see anybody like them in the area? Sure haven't seen them. Okay. I heard that there's a town north of here. Let's go and check it out. More actions! Must determine everything. Let's rest for a bit. Okay, this is gonna do the same. Okay. Yeah. Oh, pair of travelers? I don't think I've seen them. It's a small village, so I'd know at once if we had visitors. Wait for me. You're in the village of Haute. Okay. Go check out this town to the north, then. We're still on the Muon continent. Huh. Is this... Oh, Haute is Kratos. Wait. Haute. Why does that sound like a future version of Kratos? and not a past
Look out!
version of Kratos.
Take this! Wish
Well,
they could've
I'd say
lasted
that's
longer.
worth 10 out of 10.
Okay, the bridge does not get interacted with in this time.
Oh, what a
Look out!
Oh,
Shockwave swirl! That
Well,
was way
I'd say
too
that's
fast.
worth 10 out of 10.
Let's go!
Give us a little fun, huh?
Shockwave swirl! Take this! Take this!
oh yeah, we're about to die.
Wish they could have
over
lasted
already?
longer.
Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay.
The first thing we need to do is visit all the nearby settlements. The captain's bound to turn up in one of them.
How about that?
Sounds good to me.
That ain't true and you know it. Stop screwing with me, you bastard!
Wait, what did I say? Let's say this was Haute? Haute. Which is again a future form of coal. Some customers just got no respect. I'm helping out my dad. Sweet syrup acquired. Oops. I'm stealing from shops. I usually get my fish from Portsmouth, but it's been difficult lately with pirates blocking off all the fishing routes. Ronix? Millie? Can't say I met them. A lot of adventurers and mercenaries pass through here, though. Do you know the names of all the kingdoms in this world? No, I don't. The first is the Kingdom of Mua. Its territory extends across the continent where we are right now. From Portsmouth, the town north of here, you can go by ship to the Kingdom of Astral, home to the mighty Astral Knights. Going west by boat from there will take you to the Kingdom of Van, and you can travel north from there onwards to get to Silverland. Was that helpful? Sure. In the hot potato. You guys adventurers? I came all the way from Silverland to visit my late master's grave. It was one of those things that I knew I just had to do. 64 a night? No thank you. I mean, maybe later, but no thank you. You see that guy over there? He's got such a potty mouth. I bet he'd even make a sailor blush. No orphan protection. Hey, you guys adventurers too? Yes. Yes, we are. Sort of. Again. How do you get to Portsmouth? It's north of here. Thanks. Okay. Finally we had to sit for them to walk away. Hello there, all our food is of the highest quality. What you got? Grains, fruit, vegetables, meat, eggs and dairy. All of the generic. Yes. There's nothing more to say, okay. I was gonna be quizzed. I'm like so bored. There's like nothing to do out here at the sticks.
Adam, I heard you were looking for someone to run an errand for you over to Portmouth.
Yeah, I've got some cargo I need delivered from the Portmouth weapon shop, but I can't find anyone handy who'd be up to the job.
It's been kinda tough to cross Mount Maytorx lately, hasn't it? Well, I'll let you know if I find anyone who can help.
Still called Maytorx, though.
Welcome.
I'd like to talk.
I heard you needed someone to do a run over to Portmouth for you.
Yep, there's some cargo I need delivered from the weapon shop in Portmouth. You'll get paid for your trouble, of course, and I'll also give you a permit to enter Portmouth. Sound good to you?
Yep, I didn't even know I needed a permit.
Portmouth?
The town to the north of here.
We need a permit to enter?
That's what I said.
You just come off the boat, lady? They don't let anyone into that town if you don't have the right permit.
Sure.
We'd like to take the job, sir.
Well, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but you're gonna need a real weapon.
Oh, well, we'll come back later then.
Don't you sell them?
Welcome.
Isn't this... Stone Cure? Just take this back. Guildmaster, you want information on skills? You can't learn any skills without it. Okay. Sure. Hope we make something out of it. Huh? Sense what? What? Skills. Oh. That's interesting. Herbology. Aesthetics. Oh! Oh, I've got skill points! Right. I don't know what I'm doing with the skill points, but I have them. Did I miss, like, a help tutorial area? Maybe that was in the manual. So what is this buying exactly? Like, knowledge isn't a thing that went in there. Would you like to listen to some advice on skills? Yes. There are largely three reasons for learning skills. The first is to acquire the bonuses provided by each skill. For example, learning certain skills will boost your intelligence. The second reason is to acquire specialties that you can learn by combining certain skills. There are over 10 specialties, such as crafting and compounding, but it can take a lot of work to learn them all. The last reason for learning skills is to improve your combat abilities. Combat skills will give you an advantage in any battle, and can even offer more variety in combat situations. I'm sorry for the long-winded speech, but basically you should think carefully before distributing your skill points. As for the skills our guild offers, I recommend learning the knife skill. Not only is it a necessary skill for learning the cooking specialty, it also increases your attack power. Okay. My job is to explain the contents of each skill set. Would you like to get this information? Yes. Here we go. Knowledge 1 includes mineralogy, herbology, and recipe. Sense 1 includes aesthetics, resilience, keen eye, and courage. Technical 1 includes sketching, knife, whistling, and imitation. Combat 1 includes power burst, guard break, qigong, and trance. Qigong? I mean, I guess we gotta. Technical and combat, well, read it. Yeah, here you go. Qigong, randomly boost defense. Trance. Random increases spell damage. Randomly loses attack power. Guard Break. Randomly ignores an enemy's defense when attacking. Ooh. Imitation. Correctly grasp the details of an object to make them your own. Help one keep one's nerves even in front of a crowd. Knife. The ability to cut with a knife required by all aspiring chefs. Raises strength by 10 per level. Ooh. Keen eye for good ingredients. Raises restorative effects of cooked dishes. Knowledge of how to make food. Boosts the effects of eating a favorite dish. Whistling. The ability to put your fingers in your mouth and blow hard to produce a piercing sound. Resilience. The will to withstand pain and suffering. Raises con by 2 per level. Aesthetics. The ability to find pleasure in studying objects of beauty is what I put my first 9 points in. Herbology. Raises... Yeah, we read that about. Okay. Mineralogy. Int by 3 per live. Sketching. Exactly replicate the shape of an object on paper. Wow. They suggested I have knife. So knife we get. Yeah, I don't know what Ilya should have either, or whatever. I heard about him at the inn was shut. The item shop was looking for some adventurers. Yeah, he says we need a weapon. It's really nice around here. I'm sure if I were living in Silverland, there'd be so many monsters around that I wouldn't be able to walk outside. My grandson insisted he was going to defeat the Archfiend and set off for Silverland. His father was the same. All I wanted was for them to be by my side, but they just wouldn't listen. Aww. More resurrection elixirs. Okay, and this takes me out of there. Right. Saving the data. So I say I need a weapon. A better weapon than what I had. I still have nothing equipped. I don't know what happened to the stuff I owned a minute ago. Now, this shop didn't sell weapons. As I recall, it was just fruit. A pickaxe? Right, we had to take our weapons to get into the gate, I remember. Okay, do I want to rest? Oh, this guy. Oh, he's gone! Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, feel free to take your time. Take a rest, see what happens. Maybe nothing, but yeah, we needed it anyway, so... Did you sleep well? Yeah. Okay, alright, so... Fish... Oh. Welcome. Yeah.
Here you go. How's this sword grab you? Oh, it's a masterpiece from a mystical Eastern blacksmith. I'll cut you a deal on it,
Sounds nice, especially since I'm probably down to, what, 20 fall?
My, that's an impressive piece of work. How about we buy it, Roddick?
Yeah, we'll have trouble ahead if we don't have a good longsword on our side.
I'll make it 20 full, all right? Half price just for you.
Sounds good.
Thank you much.
Whoa,
whoa, whoa, whoa. You just hold it right there. Trying to palm your junk off on some poor, unsuspecting loser, huh?
Oh, great. You again. Oh, stop messing with me business.
Shut up when I'm talking to you! Look, you guys are adventurers, right? Take it from me. This guy's sword is nothing but a big fake.
No.
I mean, if that was really an Eastern masterpiece or whatever, it would look more like a... well, it wouldn't look like that. Well, anyway, just keep your guard up against this guy. He'll rob you blind. See ya.
That was quite a character.
He knows better than to say anything. Okay. So is it not a real thing? It's not a real thing. No? Weapons? Okay. Did I lose my 20 fall? No, I still have 265 fall somehow. I find that guy again. Is he still back here? No.
Sorry, folks, but I've just assigned the job to that guy, right there.
Ah.
What?
Oh, come on!
You two again, huh? You already promised the job to these guys? I better stay out of the way then.
I'm sorry, I just didn't think they'd actually show up. I mean, they look so green.
Well, how about if I lend them one of my spare swords then, huh? That work for you?
No, wait. Could you go with these guys? I'll let them go if you do. I'm just too nervous to send them out on their own.
You're the boss. Sounds like we're partners now. Wanna go to Portsmouth?
Sounds like a plan.
Sorry to bother you about this.
Hey, we're all in this together, right? The name's C.S. Warren. Good to meet you.
Fifth?
My name is Roddick Ference. Please call me Roddick.
Yeah, C.S. works for me too. We don't have to be formal.
Well, Roddick is the name. Don't wear it out.
My name's Elia Silvestri. Glad to meet you, CS. First names work for me, too.
Well, in that case, here's your advance and the permit. Best of luck.
200 fall. Wow. And permit acquired. Longsword acquired. Roddick's equipment has been optimized. Alright, beautiful. Okay, so now that we have a team, we're going to leave town and save, and we'll end it there for the day because we've kind of reached the end of our time. Yeah. Alright, so